So the last couple days in crypto was rough. All these coins just kept bleeding out like crazy. But I can honestly tell you guys that it was super easy for me to hold. I've been in this market long enough to know that corrections is just going to happen no matter what coin you're holding. No matter how great of a coin you're holding, there's going to be corrections along the way. It's extremely healthy and it's extremely necessary. People's going to take profits. So even though the markets was coming down the last couple days, all I did was I held because I know where things are going. I know the coins that I hold is going to make me some great returns on my investment. Zbcn being one of them. So we need to talk about what's going on with Zbcn. There's some news. I'm going to pull up the charts and I'm going to get into all that interesting stuff in today's video. This is one you do not want to miss. That is for sure. But remember, nothing here is financial advice. I could always be wrong. Make sure you guys do research. Now, real quick before I get into things, for anyone looking for a great crypto exchange, check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first-time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000. And right now, they have a promotion going on from August 20th to 27th. The users with the highest trading volume get to split $500. So that's $250 each. It applies to new users and existing users. The link to BTCC is going to be in my description down below for anyone that's interested. But getting straight into things, if we kick things off by taking a look at the crypto bubbles here, we can see that it's not a red day, it's a green day in the market, right? And this is just what happens. You know, the market corrects and then there's a vicious recovery. I guarantee you that some people sold at the bottom yesterday and right now they're probably kicking themselves. You know, they're punching air right now because they're like, I can't believe I sold at the bottom and now the markets recover. Some people probably left the crypto space completely yesterday because they just couldn't take the pain anymore. But you got to get through the tough times if you're going to make those life-changing returns because look, if it was easy, everybody would do it. There's a reason why people say crypto is extremely volatile. It's extremely risky. And there's a reason why people only stick to the stock market. The crypto space is not for everybody, but the ones that survive here, oh my gosh, the returns is going to be out of this world. But not all the coins in the market is going to pump like crazy. It's got to be in the right narrative, the right hype, and got to have a very solid community, and Zbcn checks all of those boxes, okay? Now, I'm going to get into Zbcn in just a second, but take a look at this. Bitcoin is sitting at 114K. Ethereum is sitting at 4,300. Ethereum and Bitcoin is pumping on the day. Matter of fact, Ethereum actually didn't even crash all that much. It crashed, I think it was about 15%. But because Ethereum is, you know, it's got such a high market cap, yes, it looked like it was just a disaster of a crash. It was, yeah, like almost 15%, that pullback that we experienced. So that was just a correction. It could have actually come as low as 3,900. 3,900 is where I expected Ethereum to come down to, but it didn't even make it that low. But we're bouncing back on the day. We'll see if things actually continues. Hopefully it does, though. But if we get into Zbcn related stuff, right? So they posted this on their X account just an hour ago. So it says, we're teaming up with World Mobile Team to launch Zebec Net, a data-only eSIM network built on World Mobile's decentralized infrastructure and made exclusively for Zebec ecosystem, with coverage in 70+ countries and optimized for real-time financial transactions. Zebec Net keeps payroll, payments, and cards connected securely and without borders, launching fall of 2025. So honestly, they're just up to a lot. You know, this year they have been up to a lot, just partnering with everybody, it almost feels like, right? And I honestly can't believe how everyone is not bullish on Zbcn. Even though we're aware of Zbcn, the holder count continues to grow, by the way. I talk about it a lot on previous videos. But yeah, even though we're aware of Zbcn, trust me when I say there's still a lot of people that don't even know this thing exists. This actually shows you how early we are for this project. With the market cap sitting, I think it's just over 400 million. I'm going to check in just a second. But yeah, we are extremely early to this project. And it's only a matter of time before this thing enters into the billions. And then eventually you see it just chilling on the first page of the crypto bubbles, right? And at that point, people's going to be aware of what Zbcn is. They're going to do their research and realize that this thing is just completely legit. Now, let's actually go over to CoinMarketCap and see how things are looking here on the day for Zbcn. So on the day, let's see, in the last 24 hours, this thing is up over 6%. The current price is 0.0044. The current market cap is 407 million. And the volume is up 28% in the last 24 hours. Now, I expected Zbcn to rally. Matter of fact, I expected it to rally like 2 days ago, but that did not happen. And obviously, we all know why. PPI data came in hot, and then people got shook. You know, they panic sold out of everything that they held, thinking that the market was going to crash. And that just makes no sense to me. It's like, if you've been in this market long enough, you know the direction where crypto is going. So to panic sell at these times, it just mind-boggling to me. It absolutely doesn't make any sense. But this actually just tells me that people just don't know what they hold. Some people, they buy these coins because other people is talking about it. They didn't really conduct research, and that's why you end up panic selling. If you don't know what you're holding, you're going to eventually just panic sell, because when the price starts coming down, starts correcting, you just feel like you're in a world of pain and you want the pain to stop. Right? But yeah, just funny times, funny times. But yeah, Zbcn still doing its thing. Obviously, we're still missing Binance and we're still missing Coinbase, but I'm optimistic. I believe that it's going to happen one day. And at that point, it's going to be too late for people to get into Zbcn. But now let's take a look at the charts and see what's happening over here. So right now, from its recent highs, Zbcn is down almost 35%. Okay, so it looks a little bit brutal, but considering that Zbcn actually rallied about 160% since its lows all the way down here, that's not a bad retracement at all. Matter of fact, that seems like a pretty healthy retracement if you ask me. Now, the retracement did come in a little bit lower than I expected, a little bit more than I expected, but that's all right. You know, it's just market conditions. You know, unfortunately, this is just what we have to deal with. But eventually, the bounce back is going to happen. We see time and time again. You know, Zbcn made an all-time high. It came crashing down like crazy. Some people panic sold at the very bottom, and then it started to rally again. And something tells me, you know, we're going to see the exact same thing. People are going to panic sell Zbcn at the very bottom, and then we're going to see another leg up. It's just the way that the market is. It's just, yeah, it's completely funny. But yeah, I'm not worried about the price action on Zbcn whatsoever, and that's because I know what I hold. If I didn't know what I held, then obviously I would panic sell. But I've done my research, and I hope you guys have done your research as well. Don't pour conviction. That's always a bad idea. Just because I keep talking about Zbcn doesn't mean you need to be bullish on it. Be bullish on it because you've conducted your own research and you're bullish on it. All right. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links down below. And until next time, take care.